Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hat. Without further ado, it's the Morning Gardeners Show. Okay, I'm back out here. And I'm just showing you the yard so you get a good look at it. Some lot of updates. Now this is the beginning of my wood chips being added in. See some added a little bit around that tree. I'm going to keep you updated on what's going on with it. There's some there. And I got some more up here at the front. You can see. Had a delivery yesterday. That's about 20,000 pounds of wood chips. Okay, here we are. I'm going to try to use my contraption here to move some of this wood chips. 2 trash cans. Let's see. Shovel and a rake. And put gas in it, battery. So let's see what we got. Okay. It is now, let's see what time is it. 3:08. I've been working with this little contraption I put together for, it ain't been that long, since about, I guess about 12 o'clock, 12. So, I like this contraption. Got more done than just a wheelbarrow. Let me show you what I've done. Around the trees is fresh mulch, 6 inches off of the trunk of the tree. Now these little young trees, I'm going to see what effect that mulch will have on them. It will stimulate microorganisms, and in turn it will keep them moist. It will keep the root zone warm during the winter. And there we go. Over here, next to my compost pile, some buckets. I gotta get those buckets put up back up for the evening. I'm thinking about knocking off after about 2 more loads. And then we got the pumpkin still in there. And we got my leaf pile here. We're gonna spread them out all over the whole ground. And then we're gonna go over them with some wood chips. And they're back here, these are not done yet. But I'm just getting enough down so when it rains tonight, they can retain a little bit more moisture. Also over here, I've got these. That's a blackberry over here, and that's also my raspberry bush. I might do those with leaves right now. Over here, I planted some garlic yesterday. That one that's open, and I'll put leaves over top of it before the night's up. And over here, you can see my cherry tree has been mulched real good. Got to get a little bit more of that off the trunk because you want at least 6 inches back. There you go. There we go. That's better. Now, I got a grapevine here somewhere. Oh, here it is. That one's been mulched up real good. That's going to retain moisture, stimulate microorganisms, the same, and in turn will produce sweeter, tastier grapes. That's what it's going to do. And over here is another cherry tree, and same deal there. Also, I got a little tiny Thompson here. I'm gonna dress that, side dress that with some as well. Here's another one, another cherry tree. Again, I've been tired today. Look at how much is up on that trunk. Let's pull that back. 6 inches off of that trunk, and about 4 to 6. I think I got mine about 6 inches deep. And there we go. Pull that back. So you don't want that against there. It will cause issues later. Rotting is what it'll cause. Or tree borer. We'll use that as a path and go straight into your tree. Okay, there we go. That's good. Over here, another one needs to be pulled back a little. And it's not, this one's not finished yet. This is a, what do you call that thing? Kiwi plant. I got it gated up like that because I don't know what it is, but the cats love rubbing on this plant. This is the only one in the yard they rub on. And I don't want them to pull it out of the ground and damage it or something like that. All right, let's get back to work. Cause it's almost, it's getting night almost. And I want to finish as much as I can up today. Now these strawberries here, I'm going to mulch around those. Keep those are some beautiful strawberries. And these are my mustard greens. Had to drive over some of it with the tractor today to get this path, because backing that trailer up is something, you know what it is. So I'm ready to keep rolling. The Morning Gardener. I'll be back. Okay, here I am, Morning Gardener again. We did a lot of work here today. The big pile of wood chips is being moved around. Let me show you what I've done. Let me take you down to the wood pile. And this is all what I've done today. This is all wood, fresh cut wood chips. And these are new beds. What they are new beds. So my garden is actually branching out. This is where the trees are. I want y'all to look at that. Trash can lids, because I've been moving stuff around, but look at that. Plenty of wood chips around for these rose bushes, everything. But it all started with one trip. Up this aisle here, moving all of this wood chips. There we go. Trees are in the right places. This is going to be a new bed here. So that's two new beds here. And all that back there is also new beds up there at the further end of it. All right now. And this is the rest of the 20,000 pounds of wood chips that were dropped. Look at that, I put a heck of a dent in this stuff. And that's 2 days, this is day 2. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen on day 3 when I'm working with the pile. But that was 20,000 pounds of wood chips. Whatever you do not tell them to drop 2 times unless you know what you're doing. Because I found out what it was. No. Okay, so anyway, this is a new bed here next to my roses. I'm gonna plant some edible type foods in with it, with the roses. They're gonna be very pretty, and what I'm gonna put in there is gonna be also attractive as well. So pretty soon I'll be able to get back my driveway. Can't get it up there now. Used to be a car parked in this spot. Then I'll be able to get the other car up in here, in this yard. Let the bodies hit the floor. Excuse me, I kept thinking about that all day while I was working. And then in here, this is going to be filled out from here all the way to here, about 1.5 feet out, maybe 2 feet, and that's going to be another bed. So it's going to be a bed here, the other one, and this new bed here with where the trees are. That is my Burbank and the other alderman, I think it was, plums. These are 2 plum trees. They should do a lot better this year because they don't have any competition from all the weeds and grass that was right here. That is the blackberry bush. It should take off because there'll be no competition. Again, with the 2 pears, there'll be no competition here. So all of the weeds and grass will be held back. These 2 trees were very successful. They was cut back real hard this year. This is my Red Haven, and this one over here is the Georgia Peach. And I'm just showing you all these because they're gonna be crazy big time the spring is here. All right. This right here is my 2 peaches. This is going to be a bed too. This is going to be a pretty good sized bed. 4 feet from this wall here. And I think it's about, I want to say about 11, 12 feet long. And that's enough for most people to have a garden itself. But this is going to be, it's going to be a whole thing here. And there's another bed going to be here, squeezed in the middle of these blackberry bushes. It's going to be squeezed in here. And that's going to be one bed. It's going to cut off right about there. Then I'm going to come up here. Now this whole garden here is going to be filled with wood chips. It's going to go all the way over to here, connect into this pile here, then go up to here where this cone is and stop right about there where that cone is. So all this is going to be filled in. I'm actually going to increase this garden space by 6 feet from over here to here. That's about 6 feet added in, so that makes this space about 60 feet by 60 feet. Okay, now, up in here, where the trees are, that's my cherry tree, and that's a bay. All this is going to be connected in, you'll see it, with clips, with add-ons of the, wood chips. All this is going to be filled in, all of it is going to be filled in. So the garden is actually going to get another 30 feet included into it. This is going to be one massive garden. All right, this is yours truly and all this right here. Look at all this. And you see these beds right here? That there is onions and garlic. I better fill that in with leaves before I turn off the light. This right here. All right, so all this is going to be filled in. All right, later. The Morning Gardener.